some folks that told me I would never make it. They said I'd probably end up bitter in a cell. And from the way I used to act, I understand why you would say it, but I'm here to tell you now I'm doing well. I walked around like I didn't even have a purpose. With no direction, I was headed straight to hell. Until the king came down and my knees hit the ground. That's the only reason I'm doing well. I'm doing better than you could imagine. Picked up the book and I'm turning the chapter. Used to have Jeezy inside of the speakers and threw it away and replaced it with passes. Grandmama told me if you fill yourself up with garbage, it's probably what's gonna come out. I shrugged it off till I got a bit older, but now I know what she's talking about. That boy done changed up, but keep it real. Independent, I don't need a deal. God twang may be the trademark, but the living God is who made the seal. Supernatural, no Copperfield. Downside with the back of fields. When you're coming from the bottom, you ain't even gotta worry about the mud, cause you walk through it. Check my heels, my God gon' order my steps. You see, he taught me this lesson. If the bait ain't working on your hook, you need to switch up the method. There's people dying every day, folks down and out with depression. Gotta be the light inside the dark place, wake them up with the message. I know some folks that told me I would never make it. They said I'd probably end up bitter in a cell. And from the way I used to act, I understand why you would say it, but I'm here to tell you now I'm doing well. I walked around like I didn't even have a purpose. With no direction, I was headed straight to hell. Until the king came down and my knees hit the ground. That's the only reason I'm doing well. I'm doing everything that they said I couldn't, going everywhere that they said I wouldn't. My plate was empty till I met the Lord, then he filled it up cause he steady cooking. Defeated death and he gave me life. Killed the lust and gave me a wife. My heart was rotten, he cleaned it up, now I'm bare fruit, I'm truly right. Used to run around trying to ball, taking exits to elude the law. Locked down with no place to go, then he met me there and I got the call. Answer that, you gotta pick it up. I had an empty glass and he filled my cup. Pouring out to all the folks in need, that's all you need cause this is enough. Open it daily, gotta get your portion of bread. This world is sleeping on the truth, it's time to hop out of bed. I get it, I was there as well, so I live out what I said. But judgment's coming and we can't make it right after we're dead. I know some folks that told me I would never make it. They said I'd probably end up bitter in a cell. And from the way I used to act, I understand why you would say it, but I'm here to tell you now I'm doing well. I walked around like I didn't even have a purpose. With no direction, I was headed straight to hell. Until the king came down and my knees hit the ground.
Hope you guys
That's
doing
the only
well.
reason I'm doing
Happy
well.
Monday.
I'm doing.
Happy Monday, happy Monday. Welcome in. Good to see you guys. New week, new opportunities. New week, new opportunities. Let's go. Do you receive it? Do you receive it? All right, welcome in. Louis G in the building. SG80 is here today. Dropout Traders in the house. Adam 8 Figs on this lovely Monday. What up, Wokey? Z Gamer is in the house. What up, Luke Deans? Luke Deans in the house. What up, 3 Ants? Only Bands is here. Xander's in the building. Buzzblab is here. What up, Jay Deezy? What up, Mr. Hart? What up, Wokey? Stephen B is in the house. Let's go. Ewan in the building. What up, Ewan? W. Maiko's here. What up, Maiko? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Forex Guru is in the house. Shelly Nation in the building. What up, Shelly? What up, AJ? What up, Engineer 14? Only Bands. What's goody? What up, Jason C? Queen B is in the building. What up, Queen B? What up, Mr. BTC? Yes, sir. Good to see you guys, man. How's everyone's weekend? Everybody have a good weekend? Yanosh. What up, Yanosh? What up, Gregsky? What up, Jaguar? Stevie Mac is in the house. What up, Stevie Mac? What up, OGH? Good morning, Anthony. What's up, my man? What's up, what's up? I see you. I see ya. Who else we got here today? Who else we got? Richard Lewis in the building, dropping some truth out of the book of Proverbs. Let's go. W. Nothing like the truth early in the morning. All right. Let's get started here today. Let me send the Zoom link out. How is everybody's weekend? Let me know in one word, how your weekend was while I set up my shop over here. All right, boom, bang. Hey, if you guys are not in our free Discord, you could join the Discord here. Join the free Discord. If you guys are not in the clubhouse yet, get in the clubhouse. This week is going to be awesome. We had an incredible webinar that we did on Saturday morning, which was awesome, and we'll continue to keep the webinars rolling. Let me just do one more thing here. All right, I think we are good. We are good. Decent the weekend was. It was a decent weekend. Awesome, blessed, amazing, beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. Amazing. Well. Good. Glad you guys had a good weekend. Happiness. Wow. Whoa. All right, let's share the screen. Let's grab the tools. And let's begin the day. Let me move the chat. Yo, what up, LeGrand? What's up, Daniel? What's up, everybody? All right, let's get started. Let's pray real quick, and then we will rock and roll here. Father in heaven, Lord, we come to you in the name of Jesus, Lord. We thank you that we can gather together in your name, Lord, where the Spirit dwells amongst us, the Spirit of greatness, Lord, the Spirit that has created us, has given us the opportunity to go forth and get everything that you called us to, Lord. We thank you for the vision. We thank you that it's multiplication time. No more adding and subtracting, Lord, but we thank you for multiplication. We thank you for acceleration. We thank you for doing a work in the hearts and minds and pockets of those in attendance here. Lord, we give you all the glory for blessing our community. We know we are nothing, and I mean nothing without you, Lord. So just like John the Baptist says, more of you, Lord, less of me. We give you all the glory, all the honor for the impact that you're having all over the world. We thank you for it, and we honor you in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen, amen. Blessed week ahead. Blessed week ahead. For with God, all things are possible. And everywhere we go with God, man. So it's pretty cool knowing that all things are possible for you. Ain't it great? Ain't it great? What a way to live, right? Why live all busted and broken and anxious and fearful and doubtful when you have promises, right, that were written out for you specifically. So let's go ahead and jump into it here. Let's get into the markets today. Today is what is today? Today's the 23rd, so it's Monday here. It's gonna be the 23rd of September. Pretty cool, man. We're flying through September here. From like last week, it seemed like we were in like the first week here, and now we're about creeping our way into the last week of September. So it's been a great month. It's been a little bit of a slower month, but you know what? It's been a month for us to be disciplined, to be patient, to allow our trades to come to us just like we do the entire year. Only this month, man, price been running away from us a little bit, but you know what? That's all good. We know we have more volume coming in October. We know we have more volume coming in November, and we're all good, man. We're up this year, right? We're in profits. So that's the cool part about it is, we're doing well this year. A little bit of a slow month, but hey, you can't have every month be the greatest month ever here, right? So all in all, this is a great month though. Let's dive into it. We're going to do a quick, like a market analysis here, take a look at the news for the week and see what we can prepare ourselves for. So today again is the 23rd. It's a good day to observe the markets here and just chill out and see if you can get a position. But we do have some news coming in at 8 a.m. So you're gonna have a member from the Fed speaking here, and then you'll also have some red folder news coming out at 9:45 a.m. Eastern today. So you'll have PMI here at 9:45. That should bring in lots of volume today. So that's what's up. A Monday with a red folder here. We haven't had that in a bit. So it'll be nice to have a red folder here today, 8 a.m. and 9:45, which will be nice. As we move on to Tuesday, which is going to be the 24th here, we really don't have much. I think the Fed is having meetings basically all week long here. But the only red folder we've got here is going to be the consumer confidence here at 10 a.m. on Tuesday. We will have a couple other things rolling through, like I said, a couple speeches and things of that nature around 9 a.m. But other than that, we're pretty clean tomorrow for NY Open, and then once we hit that 9 a.m. point, you'll have some USD stuff, all the way until 10 a.m. So that should be fun tomorrow. As we creep down to Wednesday here, Wednesday there's not much going on outside of crude oil inventories. So that's all we really got on Wednesday. Again, another speech going on here. So a lot of talking this week. Thursday is going to be unemployment claims as always, and then obviously Thursday is always the big news day, right? So you'll have a bunch of news. You'll have Powell speaking again Thursday at 9:20 a.m. Eastern. So Thursday should be fun. Thursday should be fun. That's typically going to be your big news day of the week, and no different this week. As you can see, the US dollar is just everywhere. Look at that. Just look at it. All right, a lot of US dollars. So, and then we move on to Friday. Friday, we do have another red folder here with PCE price index. And yeah, it should be a great week. Should be a very volatile week. We're all over the place in the news, which is great starting off today. So everything should be pretty fun this week. So let's go ahead and do a top-down analysis. Let's break down the charts. If you guys haven't liked the stream, give the stream a like for me. And let's begin. What up? What up, Diogo? Let's go, Diogo. How you doing? What up, Zoomers? How you guys feeling, man? Y'all have a good weekend? Good morning, Kenneth. What's good, my man? All right, let's open up the charts here. Let's do a fresh top-down analysis, and let's go ahead and start this lovely day we have in front of us. So, taking a look at gold here today. This is going to be the daily time frame. So, looking at the daily time frame, as you can see, you know, we've been pushing up, right? We were ranging for quite a bit there on the daily, which was pretty annoying for the most part, right? You just had this range here, and price really wouldn't break out of it for a couple weeks there, and then eventually we got this candle here to break out and really just break all-time highs, right? And then we just started pushing up. As you notice, we kind of came down. We created this nice little support right here, and then we just kept moving ourselves right on up, man. Just moving on up like the Jeffersons here, man. So we'll see what price wants to do. These are all-time high areas. There's nothing to the left-hand side here for us to go off of. So we are sky high, boys and girls. We are at the tippy top of gold here, and we'll see what this daily candle wants to do. All in all, I am pretty bullish, right? Based off of I mean, this move up here. So pretty bullish on gold today. I am open for sells. I do want to check out what the break of that daily low looks like, so that way we can kind of see what we got. So let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour did close bearish here, but if we notice, where did we close bearish? It looks like we closed right at support. So there's a support level right here. You had just take a look at the craziness going on here, right? So candle opens up, day opens up, you get a bearish closure. Next candle just rips, right? Just rips to the top side. Next candle rips to the downside, but doesn't, and breaks through all these lows, but pulls back and doesn't close below that support. So that's pretty interesting here on this 4 hour candle. All in all, we did close bearish, creating this level of resistance here, but we do have this pretty strong support. So I would really like to see some sort of closures on the lower time frame as this 4 hour begins to flip and move down before I take my sells, right? Otherwise, this candle can easily just flip bearish, right? And then right back to bullish here. So we don't want to really mess with this. We really want to see a closure below that support, and if not, then we definitely need to see some closures below on the lower time frames here. So again, I am open for buys, I am open for sells. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 1 hour time frame, see what we got going on here. So 1 hour time frame, you have support right here. You have no resistance really just yet outside of, if we look left, we may have something right there. So we're going to see how price reacts to that 1 hour zone. If not, there's also another pretty strong resistance right here as well. Again, I am pretty bullish here based off of you know, the daily and all that stuff. Let's take a look at the 30-minute real quick. 30 minutes getting pretty weak to the top side or to the upside as we see this 1 hour come into this overall zone right here. So maybe, just maybe, this is where we can begin to slow up here, right? We're starting to see signs of that on the 30-minute time frame. You broke the highs here randomly in the first, what is it, 20 minutes here. So yeah, just a bunch of consolidation going on right now in the 15-minute time frame. So let's kind of scale down to the 15. Let's take a look at this. We really don't want to trade this. You don't want to be in positions for, you know, when price is moving like this. So you do have support, you do have resistance. You're just chopping around right now. Again, the 4 hour here is bearish. We did close at support, so I'm pretty open for buys. I'm pretty open for sells here. We just need a little bit more structure, just a little bit more structure to form. We really don't have much of a range. For now, I'm going to use this consolidation zone here, which is going to be resistance and support on the 15-minute. 30-minute, again, really no structure just yet. 1 hour, same deal, no structure. We can use these levels to the left-hand side to our advantage, and kind of have like buys sitting above there and then sells back below the support level here. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be looking at as of right now. You've got very clean ranges to the upside here, which is going to be about 41 to like 40 to 60 pips, and then same thing to the downside. You know, you got a nice 50 pip range. So that's my day here as of 7:24 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll see how price moves about this 15-minute range. Again, you're a bit choppy on the 30-minute time frame currently, not too much going on, right? A little undecided there. Same thing with the 15. So let's wait for the ranges here, and then we'll go about our business. Clone it, and that's it, man. That's the day. So that is my day. Gonna stay the heck away from this range here on the 15-minute time frame. This is pretty much gonna be a no trade zone for me, and then anything above it is all good. A good trading range. Anything below it, same deal. Pretty good. And that's it. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. That's it. We know we have a 4-hour candle here, so, or 4-hour bearish candle. So we are pretty bearish based off of that. Let's take a look at that daily low here too. The daily lows are down here. Let's go mark that off real quick. All right, so these are your daily lows. So could this be, right, price just kind of coming up and now wants to break the lows to continue down for a nice little pullback here? We'll see. But that's it, man. Those are my ranges here today. I'm not going to really touch anything within this zone, but anything above is good money. Anything below is good to go for me. Cool. George VDM is here. Let's go. He's arrived. Now we can have a day. Now we can have a good day. What up, Jay Coop? What's good, Andrew? So we got NY Open approaching here in about 30 minutes, 34 minutes. So 30-minute time frame's looking super chalked right now. Super chalked on this lovely Monday. Funny though, we keep running up to fill the wick, but coming back down. Let's see here. The longer the time frame, the more likely it is for the strategy to be respected. So the higher the time frame, the stronger the data. So typically, like if you see some confirmations on a 15-minute time frame, those might be a little bit weaker than if you've seen those same confirmations on a 1-hour time frame. So me personally, my favorite time frame to use is the 30-minute time frame, because that gives you that gives you an insight and a look into and an opportunity to get into the 1-hour candle, right? That you know is most likely going to be a massive 1-hour candle, right? It gives you that doorway in. I also like using the 15, but not as much, or I like using the 32 because the 30 you can wait on 15-minute confirmations, right, and really execute based off of the 30-minute time frame. So I mean, I like the 30 the best. It's just that sweet spot for me. What's up, Raul Trades? What up, Wags? Morning, Andrew. What's good, brother? How's everyone weekend go? Y'all had a good weekend? Louis G, how was the weekend, bro? Alright, let's see. What up, Gregski? How you doing? We had a pretty solid webinar this weekend. Hope you guys learned a bit. Man, my mouse is something up on my mouse. All right, who's got questions? Who's got questions? Trading, personal growth and development, business, entrepreneurship, personal branding. What you guys got here, man? This is going to be an educational live stream. So if you guys have any questions, I'm here to help you, to serve you, to get you to the next level in your life. So if you got good questions, you got to let them rip, man. We only have a limited time here together. The music shouldn't be that loud. It's the lowest it could possibly go. Yeah, I'm not sure why the music is so loud. I think this is just the loudest song on the soundtrack. Great webinar. Yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good webinar. Learned a lot from the webinar. Awesome. Great stuff. Great stuff. No questions. You're bad. That's right, brother. I'm a bad man. It takes a bad man to do things that I do, boy. A bad man. Please go for a buy. No thank you. Music still a bit loud? Nah, can't be. Can't be. No music in Zoom. Now that's a problem. All right, now we should be good. Should be good. There, you guys hear it? I don't know how you guys think it's loud. Maybe my headset is low. What to do if I can't get a job in a factory, let alone using my degree? I keep getting rejected time and time again from factories and warehouses. What more can I do? Well, there's a lot more jobs to do than factories and warehouses. You know, what do you enjoy doing? What do you like? What are you skillful in? What would you do if you weren't getting paid for it? Right? Find something like that, and then go search for people who are paying for that opportunity. Yeah, factories are very low paying jobs. Remember, you will get paid based off of the value that you provide, right? So if all you're doing is putting products in a box and putting it on a shelf, you're really not providing much value to anybody, right? So what will you get paid? You'll get paid very minimum, right? But that's when you have a brain surgeon come in and work on someone's brain. The reason that guy gets paid or that girl gets paid so much is because they're solving a massive problem, right? And adding a ton of value to an individual. So find ways where you can add value, you know, to people, and that's how you're going to get paid. DoorDash, there you go. What up, Cannon? Music not loud for me. All right, cool. Music's good. All right, sweet. Running TikTok accounts. Yeah, to be honest, you got to get online. You got to get online, man. If you're not online, good luck. I remember Raja said early on, attention is the new currency. What's up, Wiz Buddha? What's good? What's good? Let's see here. Let's see. It's pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. I find it very interesting. You know, I'm an individual who I think with all my businesses last month made about 40 grand. And then I asked, hey, anyone got questions? Business questions, personal development questions, personal brand questions, trading questions. No one's got questions. Interesting. Raja said that. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, Gary Vee's been saying that for a minute. I remember Gary Vee said that in that one book. What was that one book? He said, document your journey, right? And your journey will become your brand. That's all I've done. You know, I made sure to document everything. Even back when you guys see some of those old pics I pull up, I documented everything. People watched my story from years and years and years ago. Seen me come up, seen me basically just from a normal kid to building an online brand, right? And I've done this since 2016. And that has to be the best decision I ever made, was documenting the entire journey, right? Because now people know I'm real. They know I'm official. They know that I've gone through the levels of this thing, right? And then therefore, number one, they could take advice from me, but they can also understand and believe that they can do it as well. It's pretty interesting, pretty cool. Digital marketing agency, yeah, I've had that. I've had direct sales businesses. I've had a bunch of stuff. Other mentoring. I had a whole other mentoring program before I ever even started trading, right? On things outside of trading. What business model have I found the most success with? E-commerce. How to build an audience? You provide an insane amount of free value all day, every day. And then eventually people will be attracted to that, right? People, when you start sharing information and doing things and saying things and teaching things that put people in a position to advance in their life, to shift paradigms, to change old, like habits that aren't serving them and develop new ones, and you truly impact lives, you gain an audience that way, right? That's how you gain an audience. So until you're willing to do that and do that every single day without looking for anything in return, it's very difficult to build a massive audience. Yep. All about providing as much free value as you can with looking for nothing in return. Right? And then you don't sell things, right, to your audience, or you don't do anything with your audience until they ask you for it, right? The only reason I started the Elite program a year and a half ago was because people continue to ask me, hey, can we get on your calendar? Can we get one-on-one time with you? Can we get with you? And then eventually we're like, all right, cool, let's do it. Right? But I wouldn't have started that unless it was a demand. Same thing with the webinars, right? When we started doing webinars, the only reason we did that is because the audience asked for us to do it, right? They asked for us to do that. So that's why when you build an audience, you can have a lot of success early on if you put in and build a lot of confidence in that audience, that you truly will provide value. Right? So that's where you start to grow an online brand, and that's where your brand begins to, help you out. And you don't necessarily need an online brand to build a successful e-commerce business, by the way. I do like my job, and I work from home 8 to 4. I'm learning forex, but would like to start a business selling an item. Should I start it or just focus on job? So yeah, so here's the tough part in the very beginning of one's journey, right? Is do I focus on one niche, or do I try and dabble? I find that most entrepreneurs really need to lock in on one niche first. So you lock in on one niche, you make your money there, and then now you have freedom, right? So now you have more time to focus on other things, other ideas, other businesses to start. Right? But before you have that one niche pumping for you, it's kind of like a strategy, like a trading strategy, right? You should really get one strategy locked in before you try and, have like 10 different strategies in your back pocket, right? Until you really start making money and become successful here, none of this really means anything. You're just a strategy hopper at that point, right? So until you really grind and start getting good cash flow, there's really no reason to start looking and setting up other opportunities. Now, if you have a 9-to-5 job or an 8-to-4 job, right, now you want to use 9 to 5, you want to basically provide for your life, and then 5 to 9 is where you want to build your future. This is what I did for a decade. Was I worked the 9 to 5, but from 5 to 9 I built my future, right? And that 9 to 5, those hours every day paid off a lot for me and my wife. So if you have something that you're doing 9 to 5, you need to keep that, because that's going to provide cash flow, right? And then in the meantime, either work on a separate business or focus on your trading to be able to, let's say you're making X amount of dollars, let's just say it's $1,000, right? If you can get your 5 to 9 to cover that 1K, right, plus have money saved away, now you're talking about leaving the 9 to 5, generating an income from here, and then, you know, eventually you could probably start to go out and dabble in some other ideas, right? You're gonna have money. So most of you guys don't know this yet, but you don't keep all your money in your bank. Right? So you don't keep money in your bank. There comes a point, you guys who's seen the movie Blow? Anyone seen the movie Blow? Where they didn't know what to do with the money. They were just, it was everywhere. They were opening up every drawer, every closet. There was just money everywhere. They had no more room to put it, right? That's kind of how the bank works. You really don't want to stuff too much money in that bank. You want to start getting your money rolling through investments, crypto, whatever, you know, your, you know, heart so desires. But you know, that's how it goes, right? That's how the rich get rich, because it's not how much money they get, it's what they do with the money. Best advice I give my younger self would just be that anything is possible. It's all possible. You know, everything is in our own brain, in our own mind. If we believe it's possible, then it is. Anything is possible. Obviously, I can't become a, you know, like a smart car or something, but if someone else has done something, then you can do it too. To better manage your trade, I would definitely tune into the webinar. So go check out the webinar we did. It's in the clubhouse. It is absolutely fire. It talks about all that. How you doing? What's up, J Mac? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. All right, so we got NY open. So price has just been pushing up here. No closures, no bottom wick, nothing. So just chilling out right now. Just vibing. So at what point after building an audience do you start charging for services if they never ask? You don't. You don't. You don't charge unless they ask. Made a lucky 7 Gs my first few months working on thought. If they haven't asked, you haven't provided enough value yet, right? That's the thing. So you know you're providing value that's sticking and impacting people when they are asking, right? And if they haven't asked, then you just haven't provided enough value yet. So there's no point in throwing an offer out there if you haven't really provided enough value, right? It won't do well. We're talking about providing offers that, boom, sell out right away, whether that be in your e-com business, whether that be in your service that you provide, whatever it is, product. You know, when you put out an offer, your audience will jump on it because they think, well, you know what? This guy or girl has provided so much value in my life. I'd love to support that individual. Did I struggle with self-sabotage? Yeah, I think we all do, unless we learn this stuff from a young age. So absolutely. You know, there's a lot of things that we do. It's no one's fault where we are but our own. We self-sabotage all the time, right? We say we want six-pack abs, but then we go to, you know, the grocery store and get the Chunky Monkey ice cream, right? We just can't live without it. So, yeah, I think people self-sabotage all the time. It's probably the #1 killer for most people's success. What up, Jay Coop? When you first started documenting your life, posting about your business, did you have problems with people who knew you? Because I want to start doing that. Yes. Yeah, bro. Of course. You're always going to have people, excuse my language, that are going to talk shit, right? They're always going to be friends of yours, family of yours that are going to, you know, be naysayers. And look, not even Jesus, right? Not even Jesus himself was a prophet in his own hometown, right? People looked at him and said, nah, no way, man. Nothing good can come from where he's from, right? So, you know, you got to realize that the people that know you from when you're younger, they know all your faults. They know all your mistakes. They know how goofy you are. They know all the stuff about you, right? But they got to understand that at some point, right, you're going to start to become and develop that new you. And they're not ready for that new you, nor do they believe in that new you, right? So you just got to keep trucking, man. You just got to keep pushing forward and do not take no for an answer, right? Don't worry about what other people think. I learned very early on that when you strive for success, you'll always encounter violent opposition from mediocre minds, right? It's the crab in the bucket mentality, where the crab is, anytime a crab tries to get out the bucket, the other group tries to get them back in. They try and pull you back in, right? And that's what your friends will do, whether you know it yet or not. That's what they'll do. And you know, they'll just think they're doing you a favor. And you know what? Once you start going out there, you make a couple mistakes in your mind. All of a sudden, you can think, you know what? Maybe Jim was right. You know what? Maybe Bob was right. Maybe I can't be successful. Maybe people like us don't. And you got to literally doubt those doubts and push those to the side and continue pushing forward. Biggest biggest business mistakes I made early on. I think one of them just had to do with selecting the right people to be a part of what I was building. Yep, making sure you got good quality people. Yes, Richard Lewis. Eventually they'll come to you. Eventually they will. You know, so it's called patience. You know, patience. Patience pays, man. If I'm taking a trade out the 1 hour, am I going to manage it on lower time frames? I'll go down to like the 30-minute time frame. So typically, if I'm entering on a 1 hour, I'll look to manage on a 30. If I'm entering off of a 30, I'll look at the 15 for management. So I'll probably go like one time frame down. Yeah, I do like sells below here too. Come NY open. Let's see. Did I get my discipline from trading? Nah. I got my discipline earlier on in life. I had great mentors that showed me that, you know, successful people, they do, or I shouldn't say they do, they make a habit of doing what most unsuccessful people are not willing to do, right? So discipline is just you keeping yourself accountable. You know, how bad do you really want your goals? How bad do you really want what you say you want? And if you want them, then you're gonna have to be disciplined. You know, it's just part of the game. It's like one of the ingredients to like a cake is like discipline. Like you just gotta have it. You gotta have it. And if you don't have it, you gotta develop it. And how do you develop it? You start really small, really small. Start and everything you do starts small. Whether it's discipline, whether it's trading, whether it's a new language, whether it's going to, exercise, like just don't be afraid to start small and be a beginner. 100% crabs in the bucket barrel. Yeah, you know, like you're going to experience that. You know, if you have friends and you're Mr. Cool Guy and cool girl like I thought I was, you're going to have a lot of friends who are going to question a lot of your decision making when you start breaking out of that box, you know, when you start jumping out of the comfort zone. Let's see. Got enough money saved up for the elite. Nice, nice. Yeah, we'll probably open the elite probably mid-October. We might open 1 or 2 spots because we had like 3 people graduate this past week. So I think TK opened it up on the website. So if you're interested in the elite program and you want to grab a seat, I think there's like 2 or 3 spots available right now on the for the elite program. Yeah, everything else we'll probably open up the other 2 or 3 spots like mid-October though. So yeah, if you want to jump in the elite, you could jump in now. There'll be 2 or 3 opened. I think it might be 3, but I'm not sure. But yeah, whatever's open now will stay open for like a week or 2, and then we'll open it back up mid-October. Hey, what's up, Paul? Nice, man. Nice. Good to have you here, bro. After believing what you're saying about the crab in the barrel mentality, I was talking about it yesterday with my mother-in-law. Nice. Yeah. See, you got to be careful who you talk to about this stuff with too. Someone asked, what was the biggest mistakes you made earlier on in business? That was it. That was one of the big ones. I started talking to the wrong people too quickly. And they could have easily, if I had not had really good mentorship, really good team of people around me, they could have easily stole my dream and just really made me feel like, you know what, they're right. Because you think, you know what, I've been hanging out with these guys my whole life. You know, they wouldn't they wouldn't steer me wrong, right? I've only been hanging out with these successful entrepreneurs now for, you know, a couple months, right? So you start, you know, playing this mental ping pong with yourself, and you got to be very, very careful. Remember what I said that one day, you know, people who want the best for you don't always know the best for you. You have to keep that in mind. People who want the best for you may not always know what's best for you. That's where mentorship comes in. That's where association comes in. That's where getting around people who are at a higher level than you come in, because they can really help you break that mold and, you know, get out of that comfort zone. What skills have you developed that have benefited you the most? People skills, by far. People skills and leadership skills. That's it. The elite versus the clubhouse. So the elite is one-on-one time together. So that's me, you and I really like getting together one-on-one for 12 weeks. And basically, we become business partners. And every single week we get together, we review your trades, we go over things, go over your mindset, your mentality, basically everything we have to do to make the adjustments to get you from either break even or non-profitable to profitable. Yeah, we talk a lot about systems, a systematic approach. We talk a lot about a business mentality when it comes to trading. And that's why all the elite members, for the most part, are literally moving and grooving, either getting payouts, making withdrawals, having consistent results, because we're locked in every single week. And they know, hey, every single time I take a trade, that trade is going to be reviewed by Nick, and we're going to talk about that. And I don't want to look dumb or silly in my trade review, right? If this random setup I'm taking isn't even a playbook position or a part of the system. So it really helps people get dialed in on that systematic approach. And then the clubhouse is just a vibe, man. It's basically we're streaming like we do here for New York, Asian, London. We do webinars. There's a whole like private membership in the Discord with the clubhouse and all that. So it's pretty good. Do we trade the NASDAQ? Yeah, we trade a little bit of the NASDAQ. Yeah, let's take a look at NAS here real quick. Yeah, so NAS closed bearish here. We had this like little daily celery going on. That was probably your weekly top wick. 4 hour though has been bearish for quite a bit. Looks like we do have a wick to fill here as well. There's no top wick on that previous 4 hour candle, which is okay, but this is what we got going on. You got your 1 hour resistance here. You got your 1 hour support, and that's basically what we got here. So we do have that that wick fill ahead of us, 4-hour wick fill. 30-minute time frames consolidating here. So looks like you got decent range. There's a bit of wicks here I'm a little concerned about right here. A lot of rejection to that area. So let's go back. 4-hour breaks to high here with what, 2 minutes left or 2 hours left. Yeah, so I think if the 4-hour re-breaks its own high, you may see a push up here on NAS. Yeah, it's a bit keep in mind the daily broke the highs early on. 4-hour kind of been pushing down, big rejection to the support level. Price pushed right back up. You know, now it's trying to fill the wick, but if it doesn't and it re-breaks that high and you get a closure, let's say on a 30-minute time frame, then you've got a nice range here. Nice clean range. So that's what I'm probably looking at for NAS. All right, let's see. Let's see what other questions we got. When it comes to routine, when and how long did it take you to get into the rhythm of it, to the point where it's second nature? I'm not too sure, but most likely a month or two, probably 1 to 3 months, I'd say. Yeah, because you're not used to doing that. You know what I mean? You're used to doing something completely different every day when you wake up. So it's going to take some time to, you know, consciously get consistent with some sort of a new program. Yeah, the way I saw it was, hey, I want to introduce a morning routine into my life, and I want to have that forever. And you know, eventually I want to wake Maverick up at 5 a.m. and have him do it with me, and Kingman, right? And all these guys. So, you know, for me, it's like, hey, what can I do? What could I stick with? And I'm doing this forever. You know, I'm never not going to do my morning routine anymore. It's always going to get done. And so once you start living like that, where it's like, I'm doing this for life, then it just becomes your thing. You're welcome, Light Child. You're welcome. About personal branding, what would you advise a beginner to do? I would just say document your journey. Even if you're living in a big old crappy tin can apartment with a rusty old multiple colored Oldsmobile looking vehicle, I think you should just document it. You know, people like real stuff, right? People like the real deal. They don't want to see the glitz and glamour 24/7. They want to know you, right? Personal brand, right? They want to know you. They want to know what you do. If you're a trader, they don't want to just see you trading. What else do you do, right? What else are you into? You got kids, you got a girl, like you into what are you into? You know, like people want to see your life. If you guys haven't noticed, that's the way things have gone, right? If you haven't noticed yet, there's been an aggressive shift in the way people live their life, I'd say over the last 5 to 10 years, especially after COVID, right? A lot of things are online now. Notice how you have these big families, like let's say like the Ace family in them, right? You see how much money they're making just to document their life. For some reason, we as people just enjoy watching that, right? We just enjoy seeing stuff like that. Like I look at some of the shows that are available for the kids, and it's like other kids hanging out, chilling, playing with toys. You know what I mean? So for some reason, we as a species have caught a liking to just watching, you know, and entertaining ourselves with things online there. So yeah, you know, you got to be personal. Yeah, Carolina, that's true. But you know what I find too is a lot of people, they won't do that. They won't be willing to do it long enough because it sucks. You know, for like the first 2 or 3 days, they think I can't go like this forever. Because, you know, anytime you do something new, right, the first couple days are obviously going to be the worst. And most people, to be honest, they just can't make it through that first couple days. So that's why I was saying start small, start make it a little bit enjoyable, right? Make it a tiny bit pleasing if you can. One specific advice to use in trading in accordance with Think and Grow Rich: have definiteness of plans. So know exactly what you want, exactly what you're looking to accomplish, right? And that's really, you know, at the end of the day, all you need. And then just think, right? And believe that it can be possible for you, right? You may have a goal that is, hey, I want to be 50K funded, or I want to, you know, make $5,000 a month in trading, right? You need to know what you want first, right? And then you need to have definiteness of plans, meaning this is what I will do to get to that, right? If I do this, this, and that, these are the things that are required of me to be able to have this goal, right? So you got to believe that you can get it, and then you have to have definiteness of plans and follow them out like a real successful person does. Rapid Max. I'm like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? We might as well turn the camera around. Why are we consuming? We might as well like create, right? So that's another thing. Some of you guys, you'll notice if I asked you a question and you had to pick one of the two answers, would you say on social media and on the internet, are you a creator or are you a consumer? Right? Most of you guys would probably say consumer. Right? So how can you become a creator? Creators are getting paid. All right, so we did get a bullish closure here on the NAT, or on, oh, this is a gold here. Okay, perfect. So we got a 15-minute closure, 30-minute closure on gold, 1 hour closure here on gold. 4 hour looks still bearish, but we're getting all these closures above. So if we can make a somewhat of a bottom wick here, then I do like the buys. Yeah, we're still pretty bullish here on the day. Where's John? John should be here pretty shortly. I'm sure he'll be here. All right, so I'm going to have a buy stop here on the break of these highs. I'm going to go in with, I'm just going to have a buy stop with one contract for now. If we do make that lower wick a little steeper, then I'll add some more contracts here. I'm a teen. Can you explain how life is with a family? It's amazing. Incredible. Incredible. A lot of responsibility. Nothing you can't handle, though. Having a family's awesome. It's like being a lion, right? You're a lion and then you head out. You leave the pack and start your own. It's pretty blessed. Yeah, so we'll see. So we got closures above on all time frames here. We are pretty bullish on the day. Gold has just been non-stop bull. So maybe we want to continue up here. 4 hours is the only issue, right? But again, that 4 hour is at support here. So again, that is the only issue. We're creeping up towards like the all-time highs here. That's why I'm going to go very low, low position size. One contract here. So not looking to do too much. Just one contract, see if we can get that wick to fill, go break even, and then let it run. My stop's going to be current candle, yeah. So wherever the current candle low is. Wherever that drives down to. If we start poking a little further, I'm going to probably add like 2 or 3 contracts. It's a blessing. That's what's up, Diogo. Let's get it, brother. To the top we go. Your brand is growing by the day. Will there be a time where you no longer offer free streaming? I don't have any plans of that. So I like streaming for free. Again, to whom much is given, much is required. So I know what is required of me for the lifestyle I have and the blessings that I've been fortunate enough to receive. So I don't think so. You won't stop seeing me for a long time. God willing, I'll be here. It'd be very tough for me to leave the YouTube because the YouTube has been just an incredible part of my life. So I don't plan on stopping this anytime soon. Oh, nice. Got the same trade set up? Nice. Yeah, I got a buy stop here. Going low risk, one contract. It's Monday. I'm up pretty good on this account. I did take a little by mistake. I meant to set a sell stop, but by mistake I hit the sell market last night and got into some stupid trade. Had to close it right away. So yeah. Think gold could, yeah, gold could make some head and shoulder stuff, right? So we see what took place over here, right? So that same thing can happen right here as well. So I see what you got going on, your little neckline, I see it, I see it. I see everything. Yeah, if we get a fake out here, awesome. We'll switch to bias and we'll look to take sells, but this candle has to close back below. It's pretty nasty. Price is rejecting the top side, rejecting the downside. It's pretty nasty here right now. So that's why I'm going very low. Let's see. Not going Don Boas. Love you, man. Hey, love you too, bro. No, you know, like what we're trying to do here is much bigger than just, you know, try and throw a stream together. Remember, anything you do, you got to start with the end in mind, right? So here's what the end in mind kind of looks like for me is that we have this massive time to eat trading hedge fund, and we have hundreds of traders from all over the world trading our capital, right? And we're investing into these traders, not only education, but capital to trade with. And we've got this thing dialed in all over the world. Now, that's the end in mind, right? So how do we track back? Well, we revert to what we know, right? So how do we gain an audience? Well, we can go on YouTube, right? Why do we need an audience? Well, we need to find these traders, right? We need to find these TTE hedge fund traders, and we really want to find the best of the best. So how do we do it? We have to put the numbers in our favor. So that's where we begin the live stream. We begin to go to work on the live stream, right? We begin to find traders who step out, who step up, who start to rise to the top. Then we create this clubhouse, right? Now you see the clubhouse in the elite program, and now we've legitimately trained and you know, like educated these traders, and that's where we will handpick them from, right? That's where we'll begin to select those traders from, is that group of individuals who we have basically found through the YouTube live streams, right? And then have kind of advanced with us a bit. So yeah, that's kind of like the end in mind vision, man. All right, so I'm gonna go BE on this trade. We'll see if we could fill that wick and keep pushing here. Yeah, I'm going break even because we've got a lot of rejections. The 4 hour's still bearish, so that's the reason I'm going BE. Yeah, BE got hit too. First trade on the new Express account. Let's go. Yeah, I'm a bit sketched out about this with the 4 hour and all that, right? And us being in these all-time highs. So I don't want to risk too much. And it's Monday, and this isn't really the greatest price action here. What up, YOLO trader? What's good, what's good? And if there is going to be a fake out, it's most likely going to happen right here. Right? Because last time we pushed up right into the zone, right? Look how hard we pushed from boom, 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 right? All the way up. Same thing you're seeing here. So we may, you know, maybe we won't, maybe we will, but we may, if we are going to get a fake out, it's most likely going to happen right here. What's up, grind time? What's good? What's good? Why be at 6? Because I'm not confident in this trade. I'm not that confident. It's a good position, but again, 4-hour bearish coming up to this zone right here. 30-minute sitting right there as well. So that's why. I don't really like the price action either. On the 15, you got rejections to the top side, rejections to the downside. It's pretty nasty. What's good, Sandman? Yo, yo. Yeah, the trading desk. Yep, the TT trading desk. They're coming, and we're most likely going to do it online, right? The way the world is shifted. Why would we like physically have an office? You know, like a trading where it's like it's only one place, one office, all that, right? Why not just do it online? One clean setup or 2 to 3? I like 2 to 3, just so you got options. But there are many traders who just have one setup and that's it. They look for one setup at one time a day, and if it's not there, then they don't trade that day. Get ready to short your Euro USD. Well, my friend, if I traded Euro USD, I'd short it with you. But I don't. Nice, Daniel. Nice, J Coop. W. Oh. All right, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Appreciate the fact you make us dream bigger. Yeah, man, we got to dream big. If you're going to dream, you might as well dream big. What's up? What's up, Chief? What up, Chief? Hey, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. What up, Dan? What's good? What's good? Oh, here we go. You see that rejection there. Hey, we will be doing a time to eat meetup October 25th ish, right around those dates, 23rd, 25th, somewhere in between there. So for those of you guys that can make it, pull up, let us know. Confirm there's a channel in the Discord that's labeled meetup. If you guys can 100% make it, let us know, so that way we can get a head count and plan everything and make sure we got everything good for you guys. Damn, Daniel. Make it trend again? Let's do it. Hey, we got Daniel in the clubhouse. He's making it trendy. Portugal's too far? All right, next one, next one. Next one, next one. What are those? Bro, I remember one time in like 2016, my wife made some eggs for me. And they were all like chopped up a little bit. And I was like, what are those? Bro, that like scarred her for like years. She would not make me eggs for like 5-6 years after that. Until we had kids. Now she makes eggs all the time. I say, yo, what are those? All right, 30 minutes still open. So this 30-minute may fake out here, kind of like what we anticipated. That's why like the wick fill was good, and that's why I went break even very aggressively there. This 4-hour candle still bearish, right? The break of the lows here are our sells below. So I like sells below the best here today. And this whole zone right here is going to be probably like our best zone here today. What's up, Lazy Panda? I got you to laugh on that one. How you been? How you doing? Yeah, potential 15 fake out, 30 closure below. The best sells are when this 4-hour flips here, breaks the low. That'll be our closure here. Gold was crazy last week, man. Gold was crazy. Fake pandas in China? No way. That can't be true. Finally out of the busy season. Nice, 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 nice. Happy for ya. Telegram link. There is no Telegram link. There's only a Discord link. Hit !point Discord and the link will pop up for you. Oh my god. Yo, they painted the dogs to look like pandas, huh? In China? Sheesh. Imagine you buy a panda for like 400 grand and it's just a dog. They just dyed his hair. The panda's barking. Hey, I'm not sure why, but my panda's barking. Is that supposed to happen when they're young? Yeah. They only bark when they're young, and then yeah, you gotta wait 1 year, and then after 1 year, then no more barking. Interesting. I did not read that on the panda reviews when I was looking to purchase one. Yes, completely normal. Panda. You look at the Panda review, it comes out to be like that American company, Panda Express. What? Hey man, if you're running low on cash, that Panda Express hit. That thing slaps for 20 bucks. 20 bucks. You can't really do this much anymore. But for 20 bucks, man, you could eat for two. And you can have them little kids grab a little rice and noodles too off your plate. Man, that was the go-to. Panda, I feel like Panda Express, the taste of the food and the enjoyment is directly correlated with the amount of money in your bank account. No money? Bro. That's like hibachi. Yo, you're going to like hibachi dinner. You got no money? You got like 60 bucks, you know, Thursday night, Friday's coming. You'll have some more tomorrow, but tonight you only got that 60, 70. Man, Panda hits. All right, here comes this 4-hour candle now. So glad we went break even there. Let's see how we do. We got a 30 closure in 10 minutes, 15 closure in 10 minutes. So we'll see. Yeah, I would have liked to be in for comics here. May have been able to do it off of this 15 fake out, but this range is just too nasty for me on a Monday. So I'm just going to wait for a closure here. Yes, what up, DJ Scratches? All right, so if we can break the low, right, and then close below without driving and completely filling this range, that'd be awesome. That was my go-to at Six Flags. Did they have Panda at Six Flags? I didn't know that. Man, imagine having a big old, what do they call it? Plate. A plate of Panda and then going on freaking roller coasters. Damn. That's just bad food management. Gold bleeding? Not yet, not yet, not yet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Travis, you gotta be very careful who you have those conversations with. Yep. Yeah, it's not worth it. That's in most cases, just not worth it. What's up, Gotham? Gotham. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great weekend, brother. I2 item combo. Yeah. Let me get the bowl. Let me get the plate. The plate gives you what, two or three meats, right? I believe in that. Yeah. What up, Spidey FX man? Oh, Spider FX. Watching too much kid shows, man. Talking about Spidey. Talking about Spidey. Oh, W, Haran. W, man. I look forward to meeting you on our first session together. Nice, nice. Did you book a call on my calendar? If not, don't worry. Message me on Discord and we'll map it out. All right. Hold up right there for us, Goldie. We need 6 minutes to pass by here. Johnny Gems in the house on this lovely Monday.
Yo, yo.
There he is.
Morning, brother.
Top of the AM.
What's good, brother? How we doing?
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, man. Let's go. New week, new opportunity. I'm grateful and happy to be here.
Me too.
Let's get to work.
We were.
Yo, let's get chat. Let's pop and happy Monday. We ready to roll.
We're ready for this closure.
I know. I was looking at the 15-minute there. It wasn't bad either.
Yeah, if this range
Kind of
wasn't
small
so bad,
topic.
yeah, and if the range wasn't that bad, I'd probably be interested.
True.
How you doing, Johnny Gems?
Hey, was good, chat. Let's go. We're here. New week, new opportunity. Let's go. It's good. Let's go. Miko, Z Gamer, Rapid Max. Let's go, boys. What's up, Daniel?
My man Shafiq is in the house. What up, Shafiq?
Bands count up. Hey, me and Bands count up. We're gonna be counting them bands up this week.
All right.
To end September off, right? Bands count up.
I dig that.
Yo, it's good, Magnus. It's good, Stephen B. LeGrand. It's good.
B21 in the building.
Yes, sir. How's the morning been so far?
Excellent. Excelente. News? Yeah, we got news coming in at 9:45. 9:45 news here today. So we got about an hour and 20 minutes.
What's up, J-Mac? Hey, chat, you already know, daily reminder. Another day to be patient and disciplined to the system and stack these W's. The W's are found in the habits that are placed today, the habits that we built, not in our P&L.
Yes, sir.
It's good, Dan. Yeah, flash services, PMI.
Yes, sir. Little PMI. Hold up here for us, Goldie. Hold up.
Gold, I wish you could hear me.
Phone check. Phone check. Where's Tradeaholic, man? Tell him hold up. Trains leaving, hop on it. I don't hop on trains that are leaving, man. I wait for them to stop, safely open doors. I enter. I wait for doors to shut, and then I take the ride.
Yep. If there's no entry in the train, then it just wasn't meant to be. I'm not supposed to be on that train then. The next one. There's always the next one, you know?
Icy, icy. It's icy.
Yo, Wags, what's up, my man? How you doing, bro? How's everyone's weekend in the chat?
I think everyone had a great weekend, which I always love to hear.
Nice. How was your weekend, bro?
Excellent, man. Had a nice webinar. I actually got off to a late start on Saturday. Slept in a little bit. Slept to like 8:50-ish, 8:45-ish. Got up, hit the morning routine, workout. Webinar was awesome, and I think I did 1 or 2 elite calls that day. Maybe 1 elite call, and then that was it. Had a pretty chill weekend.
Nice. Yeah, same here. That webinar Saturday was absolute heat.
Thanks.
Talking about trade management.
I think it was good. I think it was good. And next weekend we'll do a big Q&A on all that.
Let's go, Daniel. That's what's up.
Yes, love it. I'm really diving back into the subconscious mind here, so really looking to learn and study from some of the greats of the greats, dive back into some of these books and take things to the next level. What's up, Kelvin? How you doing? All right, let's check stops here. All right, so if this candle closes below the range, I'm gonna be looking to short the market here. So right around this area, if we're looking at where's our stop loss, so my stops are gonna be most likely sitting up here above the previous candle high. My TP is gonna be down here, right at this level of support, and then my advantage point, which is probably gonna be break even, maybe partials, will be sitting somewhere around this level right here. So that's what I'm going to be looking at. That's going to put us about, let's say, roughly 20, 21 pips in profit. And then you got like a 48, 50 pip move coming down there. So that's kind of like the idea. I think stops will be about 20, 29 pips or so. 26, 29, somewhere around there with about a 50 pip move coming down. So all we need is that candle to close below. And then that's where I'm going to have a sell stop.
Yeah, I like previous 15-minute stops in this case.
Me too. Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Haven't been present for the webinars, but I already watched all of them. Let's go. They're awesome. Yeah, man, they've been good. They've been pretty good.
That boy Norbin.
Way to get it. Yeah, even if you guys can't be present during the webinar live, all the recordings will get saved. That way, for those of you in the clubhouse, you guys can rewatch them. 11th hour's in the house. What up, 11th hour?
Good 11th hour.
5.
Yeah, that's how
4,
gold.
3, 2, 1, and no closure belowsure.
Lovely.
Interesting. 4 hour tap that level there.
Well,
same thing with the 1 hour. This gets tricky. The 1 hour here, from here to here, right, is a bit tricky. Got a lot of rejections. Rejection. Just got to be patient.
Price action's king.
Market's going to make you wait on it. Remember, the market doesn't owe us anything today. It doesn't owe us a move. It doesn't have to give us our entry or our setup or anything like that. So just got to be patient.
Do you guys see how the markets work? You see how they like to lie and try to get into your emotions? Like when this candle was breaking below 26.46, right? We were breaking lows, breaking through that support, and we were re-breaking lows. It looked like, yo, this thing's about to bleed. Like this thing looks like it's about to bleed for 50, 100 pips. Like it's easy for the markets to lie to you in that way or get your emotions, right? And you could easily think, yo, I got to get in a sell here because price is driving and we're going straight for 100 pips, 100 pip bleeder. And you think that you take the sell, but then look at this. Price comes right back and closes back into the range. So that's how the markets work. They're trying to get into your emotions. They're trying to lie to you. But me and Nick, we get paid off of decision makings. So the decisions we make, we get paid based off them. And since we have a plan when we come to the markets, decision making becomes easy because we just go based off of that plan. So here, closure below, nothing, no trade, right? Decision making, very simple, very easy. Very calm-minded, and yeah, that's how you want to operate.
Bingo. Do you have a link for the webinar for trade management? Yeah, it's in the Discord. So if you're in the clubhouse, you'll have access to it. Just go to the webinar link, webinar recording, and it'll be there, right here. Yeah, so far we did 3 webinars, and we'll continue on.
Yep.
What did NAS do? Let's take a look at what NAS did. So I probably won't be trading NAS until 9:30 on most occasions. And MNQ. Let's take a look. All right, you got a closure here. Not above though. Oh, you got a 30 closure above. Yeah, so you got a 30 closure above here. The 15-minute has yet to close above this range, right? But let's sample size. And by the way, the 15 has a resistance right here. But just for the heck of it, I'm not actually going to take this trade. But let's sample size it. And let's see how it works here at 8:33 a.m. Eastern. Boom, boom, and we'll see what happens.
What does the 4 hour look like?
4 hour is still bearish, but rejecting. You did break the high, I believe, once. Yep, that was that 4 hour high. So if you re-break it, then there is a good shot that we move up here. So this is going to be what I like to call a sample size position. And we're going to see if we did take this trade, would it have been a winner or a loser here at 8:30? And then this will probably be partials. Boom. So we'll see what happens. We'll revisit this in a little bit. Um, 207 likes. Holy. All right. Does gold chart look like it's forming a head and shoulder pattern? Kinda. I see a head. How you doing? Give him some eyes.
Where's his mouth?
That's his smile right there. So that's his
Oh, wow.
smile. And those are his funky looking hillbilly teeth. And then I would say, here's his other shoulder. And here's his other shoulder.
A round head.
And maybe this could be his new arm. And he's going to wash his hair with some Head and Shoulder shampoo. So you got the Head and Shoulders going. While you're washing the hair with the Head and Shoulders, nobody knows nothing. And then we'll see if we can continue making our way down. We got the body here.
It looks like a robot.
Got that. Wait, so is this the neckline or is this the neckline? He could be one of those guys, those big chins, with those like they kind of. It looks like they have like no neck, kind of. Could be like a no neck guy. He's like a giraffe.
We should take notes and be like the robot, bro. Programmed to follow our trading plan like a robot.
Imagine someone like just jumped on the live. Hey, look, this looks like a pretty good live stream. Let me go check them out. All of a sudden, we're just drawing. Where's the shower? The shower's over here. You got all the water coming down. Chilling. No one knows nothing. So yeah, possibly. Or maybe this is the other shoulder.
Yeah, I guess it looks like charts. It looks like candlesticks. Looks like chart patterns. Yeah, but I was in the webinar Saturday. Shout out y'all. That was a great webinar by Nick. He gave us a bunch of great different options to manage risk that all work great. You know, I think that if every trade is a little bit different, then every trade management will be a little different. So I think the way I like to go about it and approach my trade management is I'm always going to ask myself in the present trade that I'm in, the current present trade I'm in, I'm always asking myself, okay, all right, what is the worst thing that could happen here? And how can I manage risks, right? And whatever the worst thing can happen, whether it be the candle reflipping or the candle coming to break even or the candle re-breaking its own high, whatever I personally think is the worst thing to see here in this trade, that's how I'll go about managing my risks, right? But yeah, keep in mind, if every trade is different, you know, you'll have a different type of management, but always focus on that present trade.
Yeah. Yep. Trade by trade. Trade by trade. Yeah, if you guys want to join the webinars or the clubhouse, probably best to join the clubhouse. So just join the clubhouse and then you'll have access to all the webinars and all that good stuff. We've had a bunch of people saying, "Hey, can we just get in for the webinar?" I don't think we're gonna do that. I'd rather you join the community and be a part of the overall learning that we're doing on a day-to-day, week-by-week basis. Shower will be the stop loss. Where do you join it? Like the address? Imagine we had a physical clubhouse. The address would be timetrading.com. Yeah, that's the address. Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to join us. I think what we're gonna do is probably we may open and close it month by month. Just I really like going with like one crew and they kind of know everything we're doing for the month, and then have like new people on board like at a specific time. I think that might be what I'm looking to do with the clubby.
I like that. I think you should do that.
Yeah, I think that may be the direction we go. We'll see.
That way, like the students can commit also. You know, it's
Yeah,
not like,
yeah.
all right, I can just go whenever.
Right.
All right, it's not like, all right, I want to work into getting in this so I can commit, and I have to do it for the month, so I got to commit. You know, I got to commit for the month.
Yeah. My month is here. It's time.
Let's get tested out, whatever.
How do you take partials? So you take partials. Let me go to a practice account here. So if I was going to take a buy, right? Let's just say I took a buy here and I opened up 2 contracts. So you see the 2 there, right? So let's say I move my stop loss. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click, and because I took a buy and I want to close partials, let's say I want to close half. Well, half of 2 is 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell 1 and then boom. See how it closed the position for 25 out of the $50 it was up? So that's how you close partials. And then if you want to close the full position, then boom. Let's say you opened up like 10. Let's say you took a buy and you opened up 10 and you wanted to close like 80%. You would just right click, you would sell 8 contracts off. Or you can sell 4 and then sell another 4, I guess. And then boom. So you would close 8 out of the 10, and now you've got 2 remaining. And then, you know, stops to break even or whatever, you could just move around. Take a sell and open 20. You could set a sell limit. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you could do that too. So you could set like a limit order. So that way, let's try it again. Let me just go back to this. So let's say you take a buy and you got 10 open. So I believe you're able to, let's say you want to close 8, sell limit. And let's just say you want to close half, then bam. So once that gets hit, 5 of those will close. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice platform. Yeah. I like trying out new platforms and new stuff and just messing around with stuff. Tinkering a bit. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's true. Got him. Got him. Sure is opening up big contract sizes these days. How to take a big sell? Yes, let's do it. So because price is going to sell off right now, you're going to take a big sell, like a 15 contract. Oh my God. Oh my God. You're going to take a nice big 15 contract sell. Yo. All right. Bam. Oh no, it's a sell stop. So you're gonna take a big 15 contract sell. You're gonna double check. You're gonna look left. You're gonna make sure you're on the practice account, which we are. And then you're just gonna sell this thing. Just gonna sell it. Just sell it. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna sell it.
Why? Because the market told you.
Sell.
I thought this was your real account. I pull up and I'm like, yo, you're wildin'.
It almost was.
First step, make sure it's the practice account.
Yeah. Step 1, make sure it says practice. Hey, chat, by the way, I had like 10 challenge accounts to give away on Friday, but you guys just didn't want to like the stream for some reason. I'm not sure why you wouldn't want to just give the stream a like, but you just didn't want to do it.
They're being salty. I don't know.
Let's take a look here.
Can't blame them.
Let's have a look at it.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, there's a few more blemishes on the car.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
The car is not perfect.
Just look at it.
Car's not perfect.
Even I like the stream. Damn. Crazy.
It's sad, bro.
Crazy. So sad.
Sad, you let the man down.
How you gonna let me down?
Honestly,
like
bro,
that,
just end the stream, bro.
I wake up and count my blessings.
Imagine if Nick just ended the stream,
just
like straight up, cold turkey.
Start hitting you with the blessing song.
It's good, Sandman.
I liked it on 3 accounts. Whoa. W. See? That's a trooper.
It's a W guy.
W1 Legacy. Yeah, y'all know I'm just messing with you. I know some of you guys have a hard time getting over the like button. It's all good. No worries. I get it. I get it.
Especially if they're having a tough day, you know.
Especially when your phone's in your hand and you're scrolling like when you're doom scrolling and you just can't get your hands off the phone to like the stream.
Doom scrolling.
No worries. No worries. I get it. I get it.
Honestly, doom scrolling's probably the worst self-sabotage probably out there nowadays.
Probably.
You like look up from your phone and 3 hours have gone by, you're like, what the hell?
That's why I watch YouTube videos from these guys, like this dude right here and this dude right here and this dude right here, because bro, these guys and this guy right here, these dudes were not distracted. Like they had so much time to think. That's why I love getting my information from these guys. Yeah, nowadays, man, we get distracted so much, so much. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, well, there's so many distractions now in this modern world.
Yeah.
But yeah, for real, bro. Like Neville Goddard, he didn't have like a phone.
You think
Dude had a
this guy
wall phone, bro. He didn't have an iPhone. Dude didn't have Instagram.
Yeah, John
TikTok.
Maxwell. If you guys are looking to get into leadership and you want to study up on leadership, then John Maxwell is such a great guy. Yeah. There's no Trump there? Yeah. No Trump. Probably a lot of that is because they got the algorithm working against them. But the other part is I just don't really care about any of that stuff for the most part. I mean, I do care about the future of the country, but I don't get too caught up in all the day-to-day politics stuff. I don't really like that. Yeah, it doesn't deserve real estate in my mind. Yeah,
especially rent-free.
That whole P. Diddy thing, if you guys know about that, they got you. I don't know what happened with P. Diddy. All I know is he had a bunch of baby oil in the bathroom. What in the heck? That's the extent of what I know about.
We all know what Diddy did.
P. Diddy.
That's so weird.
That guy's been strange. Long time. Uh-oh, pushing up
Hopefully-
here. Good thing we didn't take
Hopefully you
those
guys never went
shots.
to a Diddy concert.
Oh, look at this. So liquidity grab to the downside. See, gold is so bullish. So dang bullish, man. Where do we go from here? Do we just keep breaking highs? Or what do we do?
Crazy. Gold doesn't want to stop juicing. Yeah, where do you know? Pervert Diddy.
Nothing
Yeah,
is
nah.
new.
I was trying to.
Nothing new under the sun, man. All the entertainers are the biggest peasants in the world. It's been the same way since the Roman army. Trust me, since the Roman world, same way. Entertainers are just peasants. They're just toys to dangle in front of the masses to try and influence their behavior. That's all they are. Never,
Nice.
never, ever try and get these role models out of some of these entertainers. I'd open up some information here, but you might not like to hear it, so I'll keep it to myself. But you'd be shocked. You'd be shocked.
Yeah, especially on YouTube.
Nothing new under the sun, G. Remember.
Nah.
Yeah, that's
Open
good.
the Bible.
Mr. BTC, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
That means you're changing. So your old self is thinking that's not how you are, and then your new self is saying, yes, that is how I am. If you didn't know me, if you knew me yesterday, you don't know me today. All right? I'm different. I'm growing. So that's good. That's actually a really good sign, bro.
All right, yeah, BTC, I was gonna say the same thing. You're in the process of unlearning everything and relearning everything you need to know. That's part of the process, what you're going through.
Yes,
Remember,
sir.
bro, the price of progress is pain. The process we have to go through, we're gonna experience pain. That's what we have to pay in order to progress. So if you're seeing difficulties throughout your process right now, just know that that's good. That's a good thing. You should see some challenges, some difficulties throughout your process. That's the only way to progress.
Yeah, Chad. He said, I started to talk to myself nicer lately, but it sometimes feels like a lie. Any suggestions? You know, it is a lie. It's a new program. But remember, the subconscious doesn't know whether it's truth or lie. But guess what? The other thing's a lie too. That you can't do something or you're not worth something. That's a lie. It's all a lie, right? But you become whatever you think about. So that's why, you know, your mind is challenging you currently, thinking you don't really got it like that. You're not ready for this. Don't believe you could really do what Nick's talking about doing, right? Those are good signs. Now it's your job to talk back. And I always fought that with scripture and self-affirmations. So that's what you have to fight back with. Scripture, number 1, and then self-affirmations, number 2.
Facts. Yep, right, JDZ. It's, you know, at the end of the day, it's thoughts of good and thoughts of bad, right? So it's like the devil and the Lord, however you want to look at it. So yeah, bro, faith over fear all day, every day.
Do I listen to Brian Tracy? Yeah, I listen to Brian Tracy. He wrote a pretty good book, small book. It was called Eat the Frog. And that one really helped me out, you know, with procrastination and getting the right things and prioritizing things and getting them done. And I do like Brian Tracy. I don't think I've really listened to much of his stuff lately, but yeah, he definitely was someone I looked up to, continue to look up to, but definitely someone I listened to a lot more, you know, a few years ago. Goldie, I don't know what's up with Goldie here. It's Monday. Haven't really done much. 7 a.m. we got here. We're just up and down.
Let's go, Daniel. Love you.
Bob Proctor all week. Nice. Yeah, listen to some Bob Proctor. Oh, Bob Proctor. Yeah, I like Jim Rohn too. Jim Rohn's really good. He's not good. He's great.
Yeah.
Alex Morton too is one of my
Oh,
guys. I really enjoy listening to Alex. He's solid. Been listening to him for years. He was mentored by Bob
BTC,
Proctor.
correct, bro.
Yeah, another guy I really enjoy listening to is my man Ed
Mr.
Milet.
Earl.
Where's Ed?
That Milet's fire. I love him.
Ed Milet. Am I missing Ed Milet? Where's good old Ed? That's so weird. He should be here.
Yeah, Bog, exactly. And that just tells you that the mind is like a computer. So program whatever you tell it to do. Whatever you program it to do, that's what the computer will do. You just passed him, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ed Milet? Oh, there
Yeah.
he is. Yeah, I love Ed Milet, man. This guy's great. I listened to him, a lot of his stuff for years and years. Really good. Stephen Covey, is that how you say it again? Yeah. I've read one or two of his books as well. Where we go? Yeah, Ed Milet is solid though.
And Milet, yeah. Yeah, I love it, Milet.
One advice for someone who's thinking about giving up? Well, what are you going to give up to? So if this is hard, right? Becoming successful, imagine living life poor forever. So you got to choose your hard. You know, you have to choose your hard. If you're going to give up, where are you going? Right? What do you give up to? Do you quit on your dreams and goals? You have an entire life to live. Right? So I see these 18-year-old, 20-year-old kids quitting, giving up, falling short, and they've got a whole life in front of them. So you can't give up, man. Can't give up. If you want something, you'll never get it by giving up. So don't quit.
Yep. And Nick's right, man. Like life will always be hard no matter, the things you have. I mean, the more money, the better, the more tools, the better, but life will always be challenging. Life will always be tough. You still got to go through the full range of experiencing, the full range of emotions of life. But yeah, man, you choose your heart at the end of the day. What are you giving up to? And the biggest risk is not taking any risk, bro, and for those, because at the end of the day, if you're at the bottom, for those who are at the bottom, if you're scared to take a risk, like the risk is living the life you're currently living when you're at the bottom. So at the end of the day, what you're doing is risking good for great. So yeah, man, I would take that risk.
W.
You're just going to keep living that life you're living right now if the risk doesn't work, right? But if the risk works, now you're living a much, much more fulfilling life.
Yep. You're risking the life you're currently devastated with. That's all you're risking. Remember, we came here upside down, butt naked, all of us. And we're going to leave the same way too, right? We're coming from dust and going back to it. So at the end of the day, what do you really have to risk? Nothing. You've been given a free life here. A free life to do as you please and do what God has called you to do. So just enjoy it. Don't worry about being all fearful and scared and hesitant and all that stuff, man. Live your life.
Yeah, not for real. Some of you guys should really get that in your head. Like the risk
You're going to die
that you're
one day.
taking is living the life you're currently living.
Yep.
That's the risk. So
Think about this.
why are we scared to take risk here?
Yep. One day,
Friday.
at one time, could be today, could be tomorrow, could be in 50 years, but one day your heart will stop beating and the life that you have here will be gone. So what will you do in the meantime? My mentor would say, Nick, on most people's tombstone is written a start date, right, and an end date. right? And all the time, what do you typically see? You see this dash right here. And this dash is what you did with your life. What will your dash represent? Right? From here to here, what will you have accomplished within that dash? So when you think of it, time's ticking, and you only have a certain amount of time. And if you have a vision, God has called you to it. Now it's just about stepping outside of your humanly, fleshly, weak comfort zone and let your spirit man go to work. Right? Your spirit man wants to do it. That's why it says the spirit's willing, right? But the flesh is weak. The spirit wants to do it. That's why you want to be a success, or you want to do it, live life a different way, but you keep letting the worldly things hold you back. Success is a spiritual game. This whole thing we're seeing, we're spiritual beings, right? Having a human experience. Everything is spiritual. Everything.
Yeah.
Does my mentor have a big following like me? My mentor would probably think my following compared to my mentor's following is like a pimple on an elephant's butt. Yeah. That man is known
That image is
worldwide.
disgusting.
Just some
I
imagery
don't want to
for
think
you.
of that image. Some imagery for you. Yeah, and honestly, if you give up, you really don't want it that bad. Honestly, if you want it bad enough, you would be willing to spend your whole life in trying to accomplish it. And that's just a test too from above that, yo, do you really want this? Like, if you give up, you clearly don't want it, right? You go through a little challenge and, you know, you wanted it the day before, but, you know, you go through this challenge today and now you don't want it, you know?
Yep.
So it's a test to your grit and your commitment to your goals.
Yep. How bad? Go listen to some Eric Thomas. How bad do you want it? Some E.T.
Yep.
Are you a Protestant or Catholic? Neither. I'm a Jesus freak. Yeah, E.T. is amazing.
Yeah, have you ever heard the story in Think and Grow Rich of the soldiers who were sailing across the sea to go fight a different nation? And once they sailed across the sea and they got to where the fighting land where they were gonna go fight the other soldiers, they got there, they got off the boats, and then they burned the boats. And they burned the boats because they said, now we have to win this battle. We're forced to win this battle now because we have no plan B, we have no other option. So we either die or we win this battle, right? And then and they burn the boats. So it's the same for your life, man. Like, why are you giving yourself a plan B? Let's win this battle. Burn the boats.
Win or die.
Yep. Yeah, I love ET.
We've got news coming now. We're etching towards the news here. 9:45 PMI. Price action is a bit choppy this month. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we haven't had the greatest month. We've done well this month for what has been presented, but we haven't had the greatest price action month.
Been a troll.
Gold's been trolled. Can we get the leaderboard? Yeah, I don't have it right this second, but we can request. We can request an update. Let's request an update.
Oh yeah, Pat. Yeah, that story's a great story. I forgot to leave out the ending. The soldiers who burned the boats, they won the battle.
They held the hill.
It worked out for them. Yeah, Pat, that was just a story in Think and Grow Rich. I passed my 100K account and I'm now negative 4%. All good, brother. Just on to the next trade, bro. You can get it back on the next trade. Yeah, word, Pat. That was a great story, man. That story simply just taught me, well, don't have a plan B. For me personally, it taught me don't have a plan B in my life, and to go all in, right? And to not give up, to pursue your whole life into trying to accomplish certain. That's what it taught me. Because what does Earl Nightingale say? He says, one who is willing to stake his entire life on accomplishing something can only lead into having success. So if I'm willing to stake my entire life on being the best trader I could possibly be, I can only end my life in that in which I'm trying to pursue, right? I can only end my life in being that professional trader because that's what I spent my whole life doing. Yep, plan B is plan A. Z Gamer, you know the vibes. Yeah, facts, Pablo. Yeah, I would do that too. You know, if I'm down in my account like 4%, you know, I would maybe lower my risk, manage my risk a bit, and just continue to execute the edge, bro. You know, like that's the only way we can make money and preserve our capital here, you know, is by executing edge. So yeah, man, we could just keep executing edge. That whenever I was dealt with like in my head, like, damn, I'm down 5%, like what do I do? Or damn, I'm up 5%, what do I do? Like I was always left with the same answer. Just execute on the next best trade, bro. Not much we could do. That's the profession, that's the job of a trader, is to trade his plan. And by doing that, right, by just executing on edge on every trade, by doing that, we operate like the casino does. We become the casino because we could put the odds in our favor with our technical methodology over a series of trades, right? So all you got to do is keep executing, man. Give it 20, 50 trades. You execute your edge, you win more than you lose. Like you're going to get that 4% right back. It's not even a sweat, bro. But in that drawdown, the best thing we can do, right, is stop the bleeding, lower our size, so we can get some equanimity in our state of mind. And what that means is just calmness of the soul, just a peaceful mind, so we can. And as you continue to make some profits back, you can up your risk a little bit. Morning, Melvin. But yeah, man, I mean, that's the process we have to go through, right? Like in order to win, we got to take a few losses in trading. In order to go up 10%, we may have to go down 3%, right? It's just a part of the process. It's part of doing business. I look at losses as they're just business expenses, right? That really helped me to be okay with losses. But yeah, you got to really understand like the craft of this. Remember, I think a key factor to trading is not only having a plan, is not only risk management, but a good psychology. And what do I mean by good psychology? I mean a probability mindset, a probability psychology. Remember, the sooner you develop a probability mindset, the sooner you're going to start to see profitability. How can we operate with our edge if we don't have a probability mindset? as soon as we take losses, we want to quit. We want to revenge trade. We want to go off tilt. We want to over risk, right? Just because we took a few losses, or if we took a few losses in a row, we want to strategy hop, right? So yes, you want to have a plan. You want to have risk management, but you also want to have a probability mindset so you can execute that plan properly, right? If I execute my plan, I take a few losses, and I don't understand that this is a probability game, and that I'm supposed to have a few losses. That might make me want to go into my emotions or go against my logical plan, right? Just because I don't understand the probability mindset here. So, Coach Carter. Yeah, facts. B21. Yeah, throughout my drawdowns for the year, I usually see it as higher highs and higher lows, right? My drawdown is just a higher low to continue to make higher highs. Yeah, man, there really is a formula to this, man. Successful trading ain't no fantasy, y'all. It's a formula. We gotta be willing to follow the formula. And I'm telling you guys, I've studied majority of professional traders. If you guys, they all have these three things in common. They have a plan, they have risk management, they have psychology. You know, if we can't build habits around those three, we can make it very hard for ourselves. And again, that's something I've learned from every single professional trader I've ever studied. And I've studied a lot of them, trust me. They all say, I listen to these same dudes over and over again, these same guys, and I hear the same things over and over again, right? From similar, different type of traders. They all say the same things. So it really is a formula. Shaf, what's good, my man?
Johnny Gems, looking like the official host of the afternoon session, eh? That boy spits. Where do you get these gems? You just personally grow and develop all day?
Yeah, bro.
That's how you know, like, you know what he's putting into his mind based off of what's coming out of his mouth. You know, that's how I can very simply tell, like, if I'm mentoring someone and they're not reading or they're not growing, I can tell basically from the first second I jump on the call with them. Right? When they go from, "Hey Nick, I'm really excited to see you, man, fired up," to, "Hey man, this week was okay." Like, I automatically know when one is personally growing and developing and when they're slacking in that area. But this kid right here don't miss, man. This kid don't miss.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I mean, it's all about focusing on the things that I can control and matching my input with the desired output I want, right? That's what it is at the end of the day. And bro, I couldn't do it without your guidance, bro. So I'm your science project, G.
W.
You guided me. So
W science.
W. W for science.
All right, are we gonna crack all-time highs again or what, chat? Just having some fun up here in these all-time highs.
That's funny, chat.
Yeah. It's been fun watching John grow. And there's a lot of innocence in his wisdom, because he was should I use programmed? He was programmed before the world really got to him. And that was my major goal for John, was to really get him before the world got him. Because once the world gets you and your kids, and it's very difficult to reverse engineer that mindset, right? So I think one of the coolest parts was just having him take that mentorship early on and really not just literally believing it, right? Because there wasn't much in his, there wasn't much cobwebs or clouds in the mindset for him to think, well, that can't be possible, right? He was still young, still in that, when you're in school, you're in that super duper learning phase, right, and mode, that he just caught on to it. You know, there's a lot of wisdom in that innocence of really not knowing too much about the other side, which is pretty cool.
Oh, facts. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, man. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Oh yeah, yeah. Faith, bro. Faith is everything. How can you accomplish something that you can't see if you don't have faith? You know, you need faith.
Yeah. You forget I'm half Dominican sometimes? Wepa! Hey, mi gente's in the house. You keep forgetting, man. Don't forget.
Yeah, we're Pablo.
Pablo.
Yo,
Come.
Pablo, you still in DR, man? We gotta come take a visit down there, bro.
We're
See
coming to DR, bro. We're coming to do some cliff jumping in DR. My patience muscle is twitching. Spazzing.
I have a logical plan, but market's tempting me.
Yep.
You're like scratching your neck.
So I'm pretty happy about our B point on this trade, right? And then I'm pretty happy of us not, you know, impulsively getting into this trade. So patience paid here. Now we see what we're going to do. So this range here is probably designed for liquidity, for fake outs, for wicks, and things of that nature. So we're not going to touch anything in this, but if you do get closures now back below, I think we can start to see our push down. All right, now we've got a pretty clean range. We've plowed through the consolidation, and therefore maybe we can get a push down here. Hey, Pablo, pull up to Tampa October 25th. We're gonna do a TTE event.
Bro, he just got back to DR.
No, he said he's coming to South Carolina at the end of October.
Oh, bet, bro. Hello.
Pull up home.
Yeah, yo, I'm looking forward to meeting you guys at that meetup. It's gonna be fun. We got some special plans.
Yeah, if you guys are coming to the meetup, let us know in the Discord. You're gonna have to go over to this. You're gonna have to go right here to meetups. It's underneath food and all that and books. Go here, click only if you're definitely coming. Then let us know. Just say I will be there. If you're not gonna be there, there's no need to even go.
Why would you let us know you're gonna be there if you're not?
Yes, I think we got like 20, 21 people coming so far. So we're gonna start trying to get a head count, and then I say we'll probably leave that open for like a week, and then we have to start planning. So we need to know how many people will be there, and then once we have a head count, we can plan the day.
Nice, Pablo.
Oh, make a stop in Tampa.
Yeah, bro.
Nah,
Please
that's
do.
tough. That's tough though. Tampa
You can.
to West Palm and then up to South Carolina. That's crazy. That's a little reckless. Rent an office space. Yeah, there's a few ideas we got. So might rent this big mansion. That's Airbnb. The only thing is I'm having trouble finding one that we can get for one day. They're all like 3 days. So we might do some sort of a mansion. And if we do the mansion, by the way, you guys can sleep there that night. So you won't have to pay for like, hotels or anything for at least one night. But I'm working on the mansion thing. Let me see if we can get that in. But that'll be nice because it's a big mansion here in Tampa, big pool, barbecue, a bunch of house and backyard and all that good stuff that we could just catch a vibe in. So that's one of the options. So yeah, once I find out how many people will really be there, then we can kind of solidify that.
Mansion party. No Diddy.
Yeah, so that, then we also have this, I also wanted to maybe do something challenging one day with you guys, like a big hike or some sort of a workout or something that we can kind of challenge our physical bodies with a little bit. Maybe a nice hike.
I think that would be pretty sick.
Unfortunately,
Something
we
like
live in
that.
Tampa and it's flat everywhere, so there's not much of a hike to hike.
So more like a walk.
More like a long walk.
Yeah, Stephen B, it's Monday, man.
Tampa's like 3 hours. I think it's like, yeah, like 3 hours. Yep. $1,300 flights to Tampa. Yikes! From where?
Ten-mile walk. That's good though. I mean, 20,000 steps within like the span of 2 hours is not easy. So that would still be pretty challenging.
Let's just walk all
Bro,
day.
you just invite me to a long ass walk.
Just walk the whole day.
People are gonna be like,
Spend
people are gonna look at
$1,300
us like, damn.
$1,300 for a walk.
In the hot, in the sun, like.
It shouldn't be as hot though in another month.
We should think of a couple more challenges though.
It's starting to cool off a little bit.
Yeah.
Who's coming for a long walk? A little TT walk. Nah, yeah. So we'll let you guys know once. I think if you do plan on coming, figure all that out by the week's end, and then whoever's really there for on the weekend, you know, that's what we'll kind of base the number off of. And then if you know 1 or 2 more want to come, it's okay. Let's see. What are you usually focused on in terms of target pips or percentage? Yeah, I'm focused on targets. So pips or percentages, I really don't care about anymore. I'm focused on a target, right? So like, this would be my partial TP target once we get back down to that zone. And then, you know, my full target in this trade, like let's say if we get a closure below here, then it'd probably be like that wick fill. It's like an 80 pip target and 79 pip target. So whatever amount of pips that is, it is, you know, so it really don't matter to me. Whatever percentages, it is just all I know is that 40 pips ish is where I'll look to close partials. And then right around 80 is where I'll look to close full. And then at the end of that all, that might be 1%, might be 2%, might be 8 pips, might be 80 pips. I'm not too concerned with that stuff. I just want to play the chart that's in front of me. Green. How you doing?
Greenery.
Where's Magnus at? We need a Denmark. How you doing? We need a Denmark.
Yo, my
How
man.
you doing?
Magnus. I think my man's in the chat.
All right, we need an afternoon. How you doing? From Denmark.
Yo, fuck. Yeah, we do. Max, you gonna give it to us today? Right.
I'd actually love to see you say that in to Little Mo Mozzarella and like get his response from it. That'd be so funny, I think.
Yo, Little Mo would die, bro.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking for a sell below here, so potential fake out below the range would be nice.
You Oh damn, 4-hour broke highs. Last week of September, looking to end the week off strong. Imagine gold just chills at all-time highs all week. Yo, Magnus, pull up today and be like, how you doing? How you doing? How long did I work with forex? I don't know. I was in like forex for like 3 years. Now I'm in futures.
Love you, buddy. Love you, mommy.
Trade with the little guys. Listen to the little man. Nice, Daniel. That's great, bro.
I don't know who the message was for, but Maverick said, don't quit. Whatever you do, don't quit. That was his message. I'm not
Thanks,
sure
Maverick.
who he was talking to. Message.
Did he say burn the boats too?
He said, burn them. Maverick, so Maverick.
Well, I
will be
already did.
Yeah, I'll probably be giving Maverick like simple books like The Compound Effect and How to Win Friends. Not that one. Rich Dad Poor Dad. Probably when he's in like 3rd grade ish, like that age, because that's when our brains are really, really heightened to start learning. John, how old were you when you read Thinking or like Rich Dad Poor Dad and all that? Like 15, 16?
Like 14, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get
Maybe
Maverick.
13. I probably didn't take it as serious when I was younger. So probably like 14.
Yeah. I'm gonna get Maverick at like 8 or 9.
Yeah. Yeah, Maverick's gonna be a freaking stud. Maverick's gonna know what an asset is before the age of 9.
He's gonna be like, Dad, you sure that's a liability there? I'm like, buddy. Just don't
Yeah,
tell
you have too much money in the bank,
just
bro.
don't tell your mom. Probably gonna be mentored by Maverick real soon.
Maverick's gonna hit you with the question like, why is all your money in the bank? Are you done?
Quitting is not an option. Let's go. Let's go. That's right.
Muhammad, honestly, like, how long does it take you to become consistent? It's a daily practice, bro. Like, consistency is all about building good habits, right? Like, consistency in trading is not a one-time thing, but an everyday thing, right? It's something you must consistently do every day. You know, like you must consistently build that habit every single day.
Yes, sir. Haroon, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name right, but I look forward to meeting you, man. I look forward to getting into that mindset that quitting is not an option, hearing a little bit about your story, and going to the next level together, man. You can't succeed if you quit. That's right. That's right. Remember, winners never quit, and quitters never win.
Yo, word Magnus. I'm hearing a lot of quit talk in the chat.
Y'all talking about quitting?
Nah, I'm trolling.
The only thing y'all need to quitting is quitting. Start quitting. Hey, Dan P, let's go. You see that? We're on the same vibe, man. We're on the same vibe.
Yeah.
See, me and you, bro, we're like this. There you go. Focus on quitting that 9 to 5.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, word. Just eliminate the word quit, the word impossible, the word can't. Just eliminate it from your dictionary. So it's not an option to even think that word.
Make it like a curse word.
Can't isn't in my dictionary.
When your kid says can't, look at him like he just said like a bad curse word. Alright, so we've got some rejections to the highs here. We never did crack the all-time high. We came right up to it. So no breakage yet. But we do have some red folders coming in here. So we will see if that wants to shoot price up. Do I put Bitcoin through Tradeovate? No, I don't. There's a bunch of different platforms you could like start collecting Bitcoin on. I would recommend like diversifying into all of them, like use all of them, and then obviously use like a secured ledger as well. Reading Atomic Habits, yeah, really good book, really good book. Yeah, good book. Atomic Habits. If you read like Atomic Habits, The Compound Effect, and The Slight Edge back to back to back, you have no issues really with focusing on the right things.
Nice, Daniel.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's one of my biggest goals, is the fact that like you guys would hear this type of stuff and then share it with your nieces and nephews and your kids and your friends, and you know what I mean? And that's how we sounds corny, but that's how we kind of change a little bit of the world. All right, so we got 930 volume in here. So you should get some volume. We did not close below. There's no position here for me. We got 945 PMI. So we're just gonna wait this out. See how this candle closes, and we should have volume in this candle here. So don't be surprised if this thing runs like a madman. It is 9:30, but we do have some red folder coming in here in 15 minutes. So trade at your own expense. Impossible.
Vex limits. Let me get 20 pips and a side of no problem. Take it down.
And a side of no problems.
Yeah, Daniel. Facts, bro. That's really the process of thinking and grow rich, right? Have a card and write how much money you are earning, what you are doing for that money, and repeat it to yourself every morning and every night. Like, I am earning $10,000 per month by consistently trading my plan, right? And read that every morning and every night. And now you can truly think and grow rich.
Sorry, bro. I don't know how you got muted.
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. Yo, my bad, Daniel. Yeah, facts, man. Facts.
Would I say it's a fade? Not really on the 15 or the 30, but yeah, I mean, I would expect some sort of a move down from here. You know, if we're gonna move down from anywhere, it's gonna be right in that resistance level. So yeah, I'd probably be looking for this closure, but we got this news coming out in 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna wait on that news and then see where that puts us. I know how John got muted. Hey, I don't know nothing. I know. Oh, here's the leadership. Here's the leaderboard here. The leaderboard is out. Let's take a look. All right, so here it is. So if you see your name, then you are in the running. Nice, nice. Okay, Xander, I see you. I see a lot of TTE. I see ASFX took the #1 spot, though, again. We've been back and forth, back and forth.
What is that man gonna carry?
Shee, that man's up 30%, it looks like.
Let's go, TT. We got this. Next best trade.
Oh, that's your brother. Oh. The one that's supposed to be signed up under TTE. Oh.
Bro, your brother's on the other team? What the hell?
They strategized. They had some good strategy here.
Nah, Josh, you still are, bro. You still are. You never know, bro. Every trader is different. They could have went full margin.
Yeah, so that's the leaderboard. So if you see your name up there, then you are there. Looks like TTE is really...
Yo.
There's a sea of TTE here.
11th hour. It seems like to me, according to my calculations, it seems like ASFX have developed a strategy to have one person win, but everyone else is down. I don't know. I don't know, man.
You never know.
It's a little fishy to me.
I'm gonna be playing golf with the ASFX boys this week on Friday. Gonna be hanging with Austin. I think 2 of his streamers. Yeah, 2 of his streamers. Hey, let's go, noob. Noob from EU. Let's go. I like it. I like it. King Tuffa's brother is here. Let's go. Shout out to King Tuffa.
Oh, word? Let's get it.
Awesome.
King Tuffa.
King Tuff on the move. According to my calculations. A lot of people shift into futures now. Yeah, mainly from CFDs. So obviously the whole like thing went down with some of the prop firms, some of the brokers, the offshore brokers. So I think that just kind of pushed a lot of US traders into going into the futures market. I mean, that's what it did for me, so that's probably what it did for a lot of others. It's just in my opinion, it's a little bit of a better market, more regulated, less spread, less slippage, all that. So I think it's a better option in my opinion if you've got access to it. Up we go here, Goldie. Up we go. Yeah, I know, Shafiq. I remember. Do we have enough likes for the giveaways? I don't know. How many likes do we have? How many likes we got? I'm not looking at the stream, so I don't know.
Hey, Kush Gad, man, let's go. Yeah, man. Let's go. Let's level up our lives.
That's what we're here to do.
Yep. Yeah.
Let's see, what is, so NAS is still ranging here. So haven't really done much on the NASDAQ. We're starting to push down a little bit, but nothing too crazy. US 30 is just flopping around in the range as well. And S&P, same deal as NAS. So nothing's really moving currently. It's probably just waiting for the news to come out. 375.
News.
Nope, that ain't good. That ain't gonna cut it. It ain't gonna cut it.
Definitely ain't gonna cut it.
Team sport. It's like back in the day, you know, you could be doing everything right on the basketball team, and then one guy want to come show up late or not finish the drill and get all weak, and then the whole team gotta take it.
Whole team would be pissed at that kid, I remember.
Thanks a lot, Johnny. Them suicides, man.
Smack him in the face.
I'm just gonna put a line here. I want to see when this high breaks, or if this high breaks.
What's up, Zyper?
Who was ever that guy? Were you that guy for the team? I made sure I was
On
never
suicide,
that guy.
Shelly.
Call
Nah,
some
bro, hell no.
team. All-time high has been smoked. So yeah, man, just continuing to push up here on gold. Holy moly. I think same deal for NAS, right? Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, gold all-time highs. It's getting wild. US 32, right? All-time highs. Crazy.
Damn, bro, we better get away from them all-time highs.
Yeah, not yet on US 30, I guess. US 30 is actually the one pair doing like the opposite from actually ES. US 30 and S&P pretty much doing similar things, and then gold and I'm sorry, NAS, US 30 and ES are all doing the same stuff here. Yeah, so we got news coming out here in 2 minutes, and then we'll do a fresh top-down analysis. But as you can see, we haven't really done too much.
Yo, is there any way you can increase your mic volume a little bit?
Nope. Unfortunately, I don't think we can.
Or increase or decrease mine a little bit?
Or I could just talk loud every single time I say something. That'll be all right too.
Your mic's good, just maybe decrease my volume.
Yeah, let me see.
TK. I know, Daniel. I just don't want to be too loud. I don't want to be that guy. Feel me?
Lower your voice, John.
I'm not that guy.
I'll get a new microphone. This honestly, this wasn't the mic I intended to get anyway. I bought the wrong one. There was like another Shure mic. This is a Shure mic, but I think I bought the wrong one, so I might be due for a new mic. All right, so we cracked the highs again there. And can we trade news? Yeah, you could trade news. Yep. Let's take a look here. All right, so let's see how the news came out. Red numbers here. Red numbers and gold moving down, huh? This one came out pretty much just as expected. This one came out a little lower. So gold's driving down though for some reason.
That 4 hours about to close here. 15 minutes.
Yep. Yep. Let's take a look at NAS.
We might be setting up nicely though for the afternoon.
Yeah, everything's down. NAS, US 30, S&P, and gold as of right now. Yeah, it is kind of mixed, I would say. Oanda gapping? Uh-oh. I took Oanda off my chart, by the way. Just said, gotta go. A really good start to the stream today. Good questions. For those who missed the early part of the stream, I highly recommend going back and watching like the first hour or so of today's live stream. Really, really good stuff. Good questions. I think it'll benefit you in your life, even outside of trading. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Ronnie. Yep. I mean, we're kind of coming back up here, but we could be setting up very nicely for the afternoon. So Louis G. What's good, bro? What we doing? What's the plans for today? When gold's being boring. Yo, what's up, Juan? Good morning, bro. Yeah, facts, man. Always looking to start the week off on a great note, you know. Especially Mondays, right? If there's a day to be disciplined, it's every day, obviously, right? But yeah, Monday we really set the tone for the week. So, you know, you don't want to be breaking your plans on a Monday. Yeah, I've seen a couple of traders, you know, maybe they made a mistake on Monday or broke the plan on Monday, and then they just that was like the tone for the week, and they just let that one day on Monday just ruin their whole week. So yeah, I mean, it's just another day. It's just another day to follow the plan, follow our rules. That's it. Yeah, simple trading. Way to keep it simple, bro. If gold's trolling, we're at the gym. I like that. Yeah, if the markets ain't doing anything, you know, and like you don't got like a community to vibe with and you're just chilling by yourself, I would definitely get off the computer, right? I feel like me at times in like the beginning, or I've seen others as well, like if they're just sitting on the desk and there's nothing going on, they're kind of like fiending to take a trade and like they just will take a trade even if nothing's going on just because all they're looking at is the charts. Right. So yeah, I would say, yeah, if Cole's not doing anything, you're by yourself, you know, get off the computer. Go to the gym. All right, bet Zyper. Are you guys not trading yet? We're trading. We're being patient for a trade. So I guess we aren't trading. Yeah, I would say trading is like 90% to 95% waiting and then 5 or 10% executing. So I wait more than I take trades. Yeah. But that's good though. Boring trading is good trading. And that's how like the money moves in the markets. Like the money always is going to go to, it always goes from the impatient to the patient. So the money is, if you're trading the markets, the market will always reward the patient traders. Trading is waiting. Yep, Xander. Yep. And that's really what trading's about too, right? Waiting, watching, resisting impulses, following your plan. Like that's what it's about. And we really do get paid to wait. But like we talked about before, trading is not a fantasy. Like it's really a formula. There's a certain way to do this thing. Should I get out of on? See, I'm not trying to bash you at all, sir. Like, but that's something you should know before you get into a trade, right? You definitely don't want to be left with the question. You don't want to take a trade and be left with the question, all right, what do I do now? It's not what we want to do, right? Yes, we have a plan. We have a plan in you know, looking for setups and executing that setup, but then we have a plan for the trade management, right? Before I take any trade, and I'm going to repeat what Mark Douglas told me. Before I take any trade, any professional trader, he doesn't think about the outcome of his trade, right? He thinks about what he's willing to risk. He has a plan to manage the trade if it goes in his favor and if it goes against him. So next time you take a trade, brother, I want you to not think about the outcome of the trade, but I want you to think about what are you going to do if the trade goes in your favor and what are you going to do if the trade goes against you? What are you risking? What is your stop loss? What is your take profit? Right? We need to know these things beforehand. Just like we want to approach the markets logically, looking for logical setups, logical entries, we want to manage the trade in a logical way too. And by not having a plan beforehand, like a stop loss, a TP, knowing what you're risking, then there is no logic to go off of, and you'll just go off of emotions. And your emotions will definitely be running, especially when the trade's fluctuating and you're looking at the money aspect. There's no logic there, right? Because there's all emotions. So you're just gonna go off of emotion. So yeah, man, take those notes, man. Know what you're risking, have a plan, and have a stop loss before you get into any trade.
For a beginner like me, what's your best advice? I'll leave that to John.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's so many like so much tips I can give you, bro. But be willing to go for the long run in trading. Like be willing to give yourself a process and trust the process. Honestly, I don't know. There's so much I can give you, bro. Just trust the process.
Yeah, man. Just find a good system. Find a good system and know that most successful traders, when they find a good system, they don't really look left or right. They start focusing on that. They start focusing on the nuances and the details of it. Once they, you know, before you find a system, you may have to go through a few to kind of see which one fits your personality best and the way you're trying to make money and do your job here. But once that system is, you know, recognized, then it's just about really getting disciplined, taking your time, just kind of learning, right? When you go to college, you're going to spend 4 years to pretty much learn, right, before you earn. So most new traders here, they're trying to earn before they learn, right? And that's just, it's not going to work like that. So if you can think of it like you've done anything else in your life, whether it be school or sports, you know, you've got to learn, you've got to, you know, stay down till you come up, right? So you got to make sure you know what season you're in and take advantage of the learning season. Do it right. That way your earning season can be pretty soon and it can be long term.
Be willing to learn before you earn. Yeah, that's actually great beginner advice, and that's what I've did myself, you know. Be willing to learn before you earn. It's great.
Yes, sir. John's on a roll, man. Y'all missed him for 2 or 3 days. He's right. He came out swinging today. It's not like he hasn't been putting in the work. This man's been trading Asian with the clubhouse, London. He's been pretty much right there with me.
Yep.
Do I have any real estate plans? Not this year, but maybe next year or the year after. We'll see where the economy goes. The last 2 years I've been trying to really focus on digital assets. What pair is this? This is gold versus the dollar. Gold versus the dollar. Are we having a blessed day? Yes, we are. Pow family in the house. We're even more blessed now by your presence. Thanks for coming by. John's on fire.
It's the fire inputs. Let's get her on.
This lovely Monday just moved up here, man. Very tricky on the 4 hour and in the all-time highs. Gotta run to the DMV. What time do these guys open? DMV. Open now. Beautiful day to save some money. Yeah, I think we may get some sells possibly later on in the afternoon. The one thing I really like here is that we're moving up, right? So we're creating that clean range for if price does want to move down. And by the way, what goes up must come down at some point. So you're cleaning out, or you cleared out like 130 pip range here. So if we do get a pushback down today, it'll probably be a nice push back down towards like these last like support levels on the 30, this consolidation that we left. And we may see that a little bit later, but for now, we're just on this bullish run here. Yeah. DMV's worse than losing a trade. Yeah, actually the one here in Tampa is not, believe it or not, it's not that bad. Not that bad. Only thing worse is going there while you're in drawdown. So I'm glad I didn't take those sells earlier. Oh, you've been to the Tampa DMV? Vegas? Yeah, New York I feel like is the worst. Let's do a fresh analysis before I get out of here. We're going to probably finish the rest of the day in the clubhouse. But let's do a fresh analysis here and let's see what we got going on. So just pretend we just got to the desk, right? So currently right now, the daily candles have closed bullish, right? We're on this big bullish run here. You've got the daily candle. We've already made a lower wick. We've broken the highs. We've created these new all-time highs here today. Taking a look at the 4-hour, right? You tried to make a resistance here, but we couldn't really hold it. So price came up. We just broke that level, broke new all-time highs. We knew right away that once this candle here closed right at support, right, this 4-hour candle right here, that there was a shot that price would begin to move back up, being that we'd never closed below that support, right? So we officially have this new range now on a 4-hour chart, and you've just closed above it. So to be honest, for me, there's no way I could really take buys here. So I'm probably gonna lay off the buys, and I'm gonna look for maybe, just maybe, we get a fake out right on the 4-hour time frame. So maybe we get some sort of a fake out, some sort of a closure below, and we come back into this range here. Maybe we could expect that for the afternoon. So other than that, you've got buys up until that wick fill. Let's go take a look at that, which is going to be roughly 25 pips. But I mean, look how long you've been moving up, right? If we're going to look for our nearest support, we've got like no support, no support, very little support, no support, bam. So it's right here. So we've been moving up, right, for quite a bit. I would expect some sort of a nice little pullback here at some point. So 1 hour is pretty overextended. 30-minute though is what I'm looking at here. So I think 30 closures back below the range would really start to choose a direction there. So you've got two ranges. You've got this one and you've got this guy here. I personally would rather sell it below range 2, right? Because that's where we kind of got stalled up at, right? So we don't really want to take ourselves below this range because we might get jammed up here. So I think below this overall support here on the 30-minute time frame, you've got clean range coming down. That'll probably be what I'm looking for in terms of any sort of like fake outs today. So if you guys are taking buys, best of luck. You can probably close your eyes, press buy, and make money here. I'm probably not going to do that though. I'm just going to sit tight and wait on a potential closure back below the range here. Yeah. This one's not too bad, but I think this one might be a better zone to take this sell in. It's going to be like a 70 pip range there. So yeah, that's what I'm going to look to do. If you remain above this one here, then you're most likely just going to keep pushing up, right? So even if you push up, come down, remain above here, consolidate for a bit, I wouldn't take the sells and the closure. It might be a fake out to just continue running. So as long as you're above here, the bullish bias remains, I think, the big dog here. So that's what I'll be waiting for. Sells below these 30-minute supports, and other than that, I'm probably not going to touch price. Yeah, unless we get that closure. So we'll see what happens. That's what I'm going to leave you guys with today, and we will continue on in the clubhouse. Any final words here for the YouTube stream, Johnny boy?
Not a good day. Continue to spend the day focusing on building good habits, and yeah, that's really it.
Sweet. Oh wow, Xander, that's crazy. We were in 1600. Oh yeah, we were talking about it coming down to 1600. That's right. That's right. I think it did come down to I forget when that was. I wouldn't have taken that trade because of how high we are. Yeah, same here. Yeah, I think we call it a day here. We'll move on in the clubhouse. If you guys aren't in the clubhouse, you guys can join us. Just go to timetoeattrading.com. You'll find the clubhouse there, and you can make your entrance in, and we will be there to welcome you. So if you guys are looking to step it up this week in your trading, join the clubhouse, and we'll meet you there. And if not, we'll see you guys back here tomorrow for another amazing session. Good questions here today on the front end of the stream. Way to go. Good questions get good answers. And I think that'll do it for us here today.
Yep.
Cool.
Awesome. Chat. Nick, thank you for having me, bro. Chat, I hope you guys all have a great day. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, John. All right, chat. Love y'all. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Don't overtrade. Don't over risk. Like the stream on the way out. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. 2x. Speed it up. I'm out.
I'm doing well.
God twang.
Hey, I'm doing well. I know some folks that told me I would never make it. They said I'd probably end up bitter in a cell. And from the way I used to act, I understand why you would say it, but I'm here to tell you now I'm doing well. I walked around like I didn't even have a purpose. With no direction, I was headed straight to hell. Until the king came down and my knees hit the ground. That's the only reason I'm doing well. I'm doing better than you could imagine. Picked up the book and I'm turning the chapter. Used to have Jeezy inside of the speakers and threw it away and replaced it with passes. Grandmama told me if you fill yourself up with garbage, this probably was gonna come out. I shrugged it off till I got a bit older, but now I know what she's talking about. That boy done changed up, but keep it real. Independent, I don't need a deal. God twang maybe the trademark, but the living God is who made the seal. Supernatural, no Copperfield. Down south with the back of fields. When you coming from the bottom, you ain't even gotta worry about the mug, cause you walk through it. Check my heels, my God gon' order my steps. You see, he taught me this lesson. If the bait ain't working on your hook, you need to switch up the method. There's people dying every day, folks down and out with depression. Gotta be the light inside the dark place, wake them up with the message. I know some folks that told me I would never make it. They said I'd probably end up bitter in a cell. And from the way I used to act, I understand why you would say it, but I'm here to tell you now I'm doing well. I walked around like I didn't even have a purpose. With no direction, I was headed straight to hell. Until the king came down and my knees hit the ground. That's the only reason I'm doing well. I'm doing everything that they said I couldn't go, and everywhere that they said I wouldn't. My plate was empty till I met the Lord, then he filled it up cause he steady cooking. Defeated death and he gave me life. Killed the lust and gave me a wife. My heart was rotten, he cleaned it up, now I'm bare fruit, I'm truly right. Used to run around trying to ball, taking nexus to elude the law. Locked down with no place to go, then he met me there and I got the call. Answer that, you gotta pick it up. I had an empty glass and he filled my cup. Pouring out to all the folks in need, and that's all you need cause this is enough. Open it daily, gotta get your portion of bread. This world is sleeping on the truth, it's time to hop out of bed. I get it, I was there as well, so I live out what I said. But judgment's coming and we can't make it right after we're dead. I know some folks that told me I would never make it. They said I'd probably end up bitter in a cell. And from the way I used to act, I understand why you would say it, but I'm here to tell you now I'm doing well. I walked around like I didn't even have a purpose. With no direction, I was headed straight to hell. Until the king came down and my knees hit the ground. That's the only reason I'm doing well. I'm doing.
Get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah. Walk, 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 walk. I walk, 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 walk. We walk. Whoa, I was chasing my glory, then fell asleep. Woke me up and told me to go feed the sheep. Sent me deep in the streets just to bring them peace. Yeah, we be where them blickies be busting, where they end your life with no discussion. But as soon as they see the light rushing, they know that the Lord walking with us, no bluffing. People say that I'm fake, I'm like, okay. Do you walk in the light or you throw shade? One more sex on my skin, I got no shame. We was preaching about Jesus before fame. Get it? Did that. On my side, yeah, he been that. That's the devil where my sins at. On the cross, cause he pinned that. Big throne where he sits at. That hit him, then he hit back. Resurrected, yeah, that's big facts. Told us hold it down till he get back. Get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah, walk with me. Step in the scene with the fly, had to keep it so steady, don't fall for the fast. Had to cut out the session, he got in the crop. Hold up, spiritual weapons when miracles happen. I'm never surprised cause it got. Ain't serving no Hannah Montana, ain't switching my banner like David, we swinging the rock. We kicking this beating, why serve you sure? Even if it mean I'm bleeding. Come kill my flesh, my soul still breathing. Speak through me, yeah, yeah. This heart keep beating, these lungs keep singing. Come and step into the kingdom, for the ones mistreated. To the day we see them, this feel like the moment we seeking. The day we can sing up the water, get freedom to walk. Walk, 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 walk. I walk, 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 walk. We walk, get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah. Walk, 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 walk. Let's go. Walk, 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 walk.